you see there is flat. It's what we know as 2D, but of course we work in 3D here on board, in particular with the Spectres Cabaret show. So now from a 2D image to a 3D image, and this is now the largest 3D test kit. Am I pushing this a little bit too far? I think I am. So the last piece of the puzzle was to go from a static image, which is really how we started, to bringing the whole thing to life with a very simple transition and giving it motion. So I think you might enjoy this, everybody. The best way to view this is to lean back and half close one eye. I think you'll like this. Now this is all about creating experiences and just a little bit of magic. "65 doves were meant to fly out of that explosion. Only one survived, unfortunately, but everything's fine. Eggs have been laid, everything's good, so we're all fine." So that's the Vistarama, and then no doubt the red Austrian curtain will come in, so we sort of make it look as elegant and gorgeous as possible anytime we do a transition from one Vistarama to another. Now, whilst that's sorting itself through, let me touch base on our 6 robots, because the initial idea of the robo screen was a think tank of people that said put a video wall onto a robot arm and make it move in a way that gives it lifelike motion. Now, those of you that have any robotic knowledge will know that a robot is really built to move from point A to point B as quickly as possible. In fact, our robot arms have been designed to build cars. They've been designed to move a piece from A to B as quickly as possible and efficiently as possible. But we worked out that if you give a robot arm, if you give them 30 frames per second, 30 movements per second, it moves in a way that gives it that lifelike motion. It's pretty much like putting an image on a deck of cards, 52 cards, and flicking the pack, and it makes it move in a way that makes it look like it's real and actually happening. Which is exactly what they do at the likes of DreamWorks and Disney. They give those characters 30 seconds or 30 frames per second to come to life. We found a guy who was working for Disney Animations at the time. He joined us when we started life with the Quantum of the Seas, with the first 270 venue and robot technology, and he synced and programmed our robots to see exactly what they do today. And then once we had them in place, we thought, how can we showcase them? How can we high profile our robots? And we looked at the work initially of Leonardo da Vinci, and we looked at his flying machine of around 1490, which is more than 500 years ago, and what we thought his flying machine would look like if it had come to life all those years ago and flown over some of the most iconic landmarks, certainly in Europe. And this is the result, everybody. What you're about to see is magnificent, the music is beautiful, and this brings our Vistarama and our 6 robots together in what is called Leonardo's Dream. This is lovely.